Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming this evening and sharing a wonderful milestone in the life of your student. Within a few moments, the graduates will be entering, and we will begin the official graduation of the 51st commencement ceremony. Thank you. For one practice, that was excellent. Thank you. I would like to do a little bit, just a tiny bit of housekeeping, just a reminder, the social distancing we need to do. And we don't have any balloons that I have to deal with tonight, so I'm happy for that. And so for now, we're going to get this wonderful show on the road. Students, you may be seated. Okay, for those of you who do not know me, I'm Dr. Robin Gillette. I'm the proud principal of Renaissance High School. And for this class to be seated out here on Jones Field, I believe is a first in the history of Renaissance High School. So this is a year of many firsts for all of you. I would like to have our student who has graciously volunteered to do the Pledge of Allegiance. Would you please come up to a podium? Annie Fierros.
So,
Everyone please rise.
well, everyone please rise. Remove your hats and put your hands over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Good job. Okay, this evening, I have a few introductions. Our group to send you off into the world of the adults is almost as large as our graduating class this evening. From our Board of Trustees, I'd like to introduce Board President Jerry Meade, Vice President Chris Wilson, Clerk Mr. Daniel Sandoval, members at large Mrs. Gabriela Ornelas, Member Ana Viajana Arroyo. From our district office, District Superintendent Dr. Ed Cora, Deputy Superintendent Mrs. Christine Schrefferly, Business Office, Business of Mr. Kevin Olson, Human Resources Certificate, Dr. Ed Bonds. Director of Human Resources Classified, Cynthia Carrillo. Director of Special Projects, Stephanie Barnes. I don't see you. And Director of our Maintenance and Operations, Mr. Kevin Schmidt. Okay. Thank you. Do I have any other principals present? Newly Dr. Elizabeth Garcia, Santa Paula High School. Anyone else from your staff? All right, Renaissance staff. Our teachers. Mr. Jeff Titta, Social Studies. Crystal Torres. Nielsen Lopez. Rachel McDonald. Teresa Van Etten. And on the very end, you're going to see two very familiar faces. They retired last year, but they had many of you as students. We have Mr. Dalton and Mr. Conrad. I also want to introduce Mr. Juan Garcia. Annette Campbell. Laura Frosto. She's over there waving. And Judy Alvarez. Renaissance High School congratulates all of the graduating seniors of the class 2021. What an unprecedented time this has been. Since that life-changing evening of March 12, 2020, when all district members received a notice stating the Ventura County Public Health Department has declared a local health emergency, which will provide additional resources to the coronavirus response. As a result of this declaration, and in the interest of the health of our community, the Santa Paula Unified School District has decided to close all schools beginning March 16th through March 20th. No one ever anticipated that this closure would ultimately result in all of us being faced with a pandemic and a school closure for the remainder of the 2020 school year and the majority of the 2021 school year. Little did we know at the time, our world as we knew it would cease to exist. You have perseverance. You are the class that learned how to navigate distance learning, hybrid learning in cohorts, maneuvering through differing schedules, different modes of learning, and an entirely different set of social rules. Remember, socially distance, wear your mask, and always wash your hands. We have all learned to adapt to the new norm. All along the way of trying to complete a course of study that will eventually lead you to this long-standing tradition of earning your high school diploma. If there were ever a degree of study called Pivoting Your Life, you would all have completed with honors, because this is exactly what you have done. You have persevered, and pivoted, I, as principal, along with the entire Renaissance High School staff, congratulate you on your accomplishment. You have been able to demonstrate that not even COVID-19 would deter you from your end goal. This has been a true testament of what you are capable of accomplishing. May you continue to address all of your life goals with the same perseverance and pivot. Congratulations to the class of 2021. All right. This evening, you'll notice that we have students that are wearing colored stoles over their gowns. Each color represents a specific honor. The gold cords are worked by students that have attained academic honors by consistently earning an average of a minimum of 25 credits per quarter for the last 3 quarters. Where are those kiddos? Raise your hands or stand up. Don't be shy. I know. This is a big stadium. There we go, brave souls. Thank you. We also have students that are wearing teal-colored stoles. Will you please rise? These are members of our ASB. Will the students that are wearing the gold yellow stole please rise? These are members of our Future Business Leaders of America. Thank you. Will Stephanie Magana please come to the podium?
Hi, I want to start off by introducing myself. My name is Stephanie Magana, but I prefer to go by Steph, or like most classmates like to call me Turks. It has definitely been a crazy year, and it is hard to believe that we're really out here getting our diplomas already. How we somehow managed to adapt and complete our senior year online, I will never understand. I give you all props. Can we get a round of applause for the class of 2021? A little background on myself. I started my freshman year at Buena High, and like many freshmen, everything else became before school. This mindset, the strict policies towards upholding grades and struggling with ADHD caused me to falter academically. Looking back, I needed the extra help that just wasn't offered or available to me. I was transferred to SDHS where I still couldn't get the help I needed. On my 16th birthday, I was dropped from Santa Paula High and told to go to Renaissance High School. I thought I would never like Renaissance. It was my third high school, yet it became a safe space where I was actually excited to come to. Within a few weeks, I was already cracking jokes with my teachers that were actually there to help us grow. The teachers and the staff at Renaissance understood us from a different perspective and made us feel at home when we were in school. When my first year rolled around, I was a nervous wreck. I felt inclined to bolt through the gates, and it wasn't just the staff that made me feel safe. I felt instantly accepted by the students. Immediately, girls took me into their group, and I finally felt I had friends that actually wanted the best for me. Everyone was so welcoming. The students pushed me to become a little more goal-oriented. It felt like I had a group of older sisters, not just a group of friends. Renaissance is a place where I felt I was able to get along with everyone, which encouraged me to be more productive and involved. School first became my mindset, and I caught up on all my studies quickly. I wanted to create the same safe space where everyone could walk through those gates and be someone to look up to. I never expected a small school to provide so many activities and opportunities. The staff gave us the best experience they could. I really have not seen the effort anywhere else. From ASB to Future Business Leaders of America, we really had a variety of options to pick from. One opportunity I will always be grateful for was Future Business Leaders of America, where we study a business-related topic that we pick and compete against other students and schools. Last year, our team was going to state competition, but COVID hit, and that was that. Our team was so committed to doing well, studying for hours on end, only to find out we weren't going. We were disappointed, and that same disappointment hit everyone when we realized that we were not going to get the senior year we deserved. For many, even being told that we were on track to graduate was a bit bittersweet because it really wasn't the same. However, I am so happy that our school got together to give us a little bit of normality through this pandemic, and I want to thank the staff that originally welcomed me and the staff we have now. Thank you to everyone who pushed us mentally and academically towards success. Thank you so much for pushing us to be our best selves, for helping mold the adults we are today. I am more than grateful to have come across the teachers here, and I want to thank Miss Mendez, Miss McDonald, Miss Hoda, Mr. Conrad, Mr. Dalton, Mr. Lopez, and Mr. Cheda. They all put in the time and effort to help us stay goal-oriented. They put in the quality time that every student deserves and had such an impact on us that will last forever. I'd like to give a special thanks to our counselor, Ms. Campbell, who did an amazing job making sure we had the classes we needed and pushing students to succeed. And most importantly, I want to thank our parents, because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here where I am today. I know each and every one of you are heading for somewhere different and that it's time to go our separate ways. But since we're here together one last time, I wanted you all to remember that we adapted and not only survived the pandemic, but thrived enough to graduate while completing our senior year online. So I will leave you with this last thought. If someone tells you they don't believe in you or that you won't make it, don't pay any mind to them, because we made it. We adapted. And if you can adapt to succeed once, you can adapt to succeed again.
All right, this is a big moment. Presentation of scholarships. I would like for, there you are. Okay, good to see you. We have a representative from Latino Town Hall, Laura Espinosa. She is the president of Latino Town Hall. You can come up here. Got it? Okay. I will get out of your way.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, graduates. I'm Laura Espinosa, president of Santa Paula Latino Town Hall. We've been a nonprofit advocacy organization in Santa Paula for 25 years. We were one of the first organizations to give scholarships to our Renaissance graduates. And we really care and are proud of you. We've also supported other efforts like your Future Business Leaders conferences, and many other things that Dr. Gillette has brought forward for our support. Santa Paula Latino Town Hall is a nonprofit organization committed to mobilize and empower its members and the community through community building activities that impact the social, cultural, educational, and economic life of the residents of Santa Paula and Ventura County. For the past 25 years, the organization has raised funds and has awarded thousands of dollars in scholarships to graduating college-bound students from Santa Paula and Renaissance High Schools in recognition of your academic accomplishments. Santa Paula Latino Town Hall congratulates the graduating class of 2021, their parents, and staff of Renaissance High School, and wishes them the best in the pursuit of their career goals. When students succeed, all of Santa Paula succeeds. So I have 4 special scholarships that I am proud to present this evening of $500 to assist in the first year of college to the following students. And I think I may have given away the surprise earlier, so one of you knows already, but the rest of you, I believe it's going to be a surprise. So let me start with a presentation to Lavea Garcia. You'll please come up. And there's instructions on how to collect. And you just, thank you. Congratulations. The next scholarship for $500 will go to Sonia Medina.
The next scholarship is awarded to Mario Perez, who plans to attend Oxnard College. And our final award this year is to Jerome McClellan, who plans to attend culinary school. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
Thank you, Laura. I have to tell you that I am very grateful for Latino Town Hall. They have supported our school for years. So, every once in a while we'll go down there and we will help them with their annual awards dinner. Last time it was with COVID and, everything was virtual. You couldn't do it, but I suspect this coming fall when they have their annual awards dinner, we'll be back down there helping them out. But they've also pledged to help support FBLA. And as you know, everybody with FBLA, you have to have proper business attire. So they have also pledged, they have also pledged to assist us every year with a donation to help outfit those of you who are going to participate or have participated in FBLA. So, Laura, I cannot thank you or the organization enough. Appreciate it. Okay, I need Mr. Jerry Burns.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm vaccinated, and hopefully you are too. I have a $500 scholarship for a young man. He is the first early graduate of the class of 2021 from Renaissance High School. You can probably guess who that is right now. Abraham Baez is a first early graduate from Renaissance High School. When asked if he could be helped, he will be helpful. He's a very pleasant, driven young man, and hopefully he'll get a car soon by way of getting his transportation to, I assume, Victor College. While he was at Renaissance High School, he was involved in extracurricular activities such as the Future Business Leaders of America, Associated Student Body. He volunteered at the Rotary Club Pumpkin Patch. He has perfect attendance the first quarter, the second quarter of this year. Outstanding performance in English quarters 1 and 2. Same in government the first quarter. He also is a whiz with multimedia and web design, which I am absolutely clueless. But that's nothing else for me. Anyway, one comment from one of his instructors here from Renaissance. Abraham sets goals and does not let up. He is one of the most resilient students I have ever encountered. All I can say, Here's $500 from the Centerville Educational Foundation, and here are the instructions on this little piece of paper. Please follow them so you can collect your dinero. Congratulations. Take care. Have a great time.
Mr. Burns, thank you so much for your contributions. I know Abraham really appreciates it, and so do I for our students. I want to acknowledge Stephanie Magana one more time. She needs to stand up. She already received a scholarship. She was one of the Rotary recipients for $1,000. She already had a dinner, and they already gave her well, not your check yet, but they gave you everything to fill every. You have to enroll first. Yeah. Anyway, so I just wanted you to know that we also have one from the Rotary. Thank you. On behalf of the students and staff at Renaissance High School, I wish to thank you and the Santa Paula Education Foundation. So, we're finally out there and we're making it. This is great. I want to give you a couple of statistics, just a few. Or highlights, let's put it that way. This year we have a total of 34 seniors that have completed their graduation requirements and will be awarded their high school diplomas. In addition, 8 former RHS seniors successfully transferred back to SPHS either at the beginning of the school year or at the second semester. And tomorrow, they will be receiving their high school diplomas. In total, Renaissance is actually responsible for 42 students that are going out as graduated seniors. Families, friends, these students have worked hard and have made sacrifices in order to get here. Class of 2021, you have made our community proud. Some of you are college bound, first in your family to graduate, first to go to college. Some of you have been English language learners. Your parents, relatives, and friends are also proud of you and are here to continue offering you their unconditional support and encouragement. For many of these students, high school graduation represents the first in their family. As the student graduates, their parent graduates with them. And I can attest to that. When I had my children graduate from here, it was like, wow, I heard nothing else but their name. I didn't hear the screaming of 3,000 people. You guys are lucky. We can hear your names. Students, you will be moving forward, pursuing new opportunities and challenges by attending college, trade school, joining the armed forces, and for some, this will mean that it's time to go to work, if you have not already been working. Whatever you decide to do, they will be better prepared to move forward with their plans. The graduating class, I will challenge you to make good use of your education and become involved in the decision-making process of your community wherever you go. I hope that your time at Renaissance High School was a positive learning experience, and the experience will serve you as a reminder the rest of your life that through hard work and dedication, great things can be accomplished. All of you are living proof of this. You made it. The entire staff of RHS salutes you and congratulates you on your graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to reintroduce to you and invite to the podium to share a few words with the class of 2021, Superintendent Dr. Cora.
Thank you, Mr. Gillette. To our Renaissance High School class of 2021, are you ready for an hour-long speech? Just kidding. It's going to be brief. But I do want to say I'd like to welcome all the students, family, friends. As Mrs. Gillette said, I'm Dr. Ed Corr, Superintendent of the Santa Paula Unified School District. I want to begin by thanking, on behalf of the Santa Paula Unified School District Board of Trustees and myself, we're privileged and honored to be here today to spend this special evening with you. But I want to thank the current staff, teachers and classified here at Renaissance High School, current and retired staff, to be here because you would not be sitting where you're sitting here today without their support. So can I have the students give your staff a round of applause? They helped you get here. I'd like to share a life lesson with you that I hope you will remember. And the message is about sticking to your goals and not giving up. And Stephanie talked about that a little bit. And truth be told, as she mentioned, you can become whatever you want to become if you set goals and remain focused on those goals. See, about 5 years ago, I set out on a journey to complete a program. Mrs. McDonald was on that program. Ms. Garcia is on that program. Ms. Gillette was on that program. And there were several different times, I don't know about them, but I wanted to quit. It was too hard, too much work. I'm working full time, and I've got to go do evening stuff and night work and weekends, and it was difficult. And I wanted to quit on several different occasions. So this next part goes a little bit to the parents and family members in the audience, because if it wasn't for my wife and a few close friends who care about me, I would not have made it. But with their guidance, their support, and their love, I did make it. So to the parents, if there's ever a time when your son or daughter starts thinking about quitting something that they started, love them, support them, give them some guidance, and they'll make it with your help. But you also, as students, have to make sure that you are focused on those goals and remain focused, whatever they may be. Stephanie said something earlier when she spoke, and it was part of what I wanted to say, and I'm going to repeat it. If anybody ever tells you that you cannot do something, don't believe them. Because if you put your mind to it and you work hard enough, you can accomplish it. As a matter of fact, there's many adults here that somebody has said to us, oh, you can't do that, or you'll never make it. And if we believe them, guess what? We won't make it, or we didn't make it. But it has to come from inside. You've got to say, I can and I will. I know it. All of you are intelligent. All of you are gifted, and you have your own talents. Use those gifts and talents to become what you want to become, whatever that may be. And remember these words. That first person that comes to you and says, oh, you can't do it, for whatever reason, don't listen. Go back to what Stephanie said. Believe in yourself, work hard, keep focused on those goals, and you will make it. I had previously in my notes to talk a little bit about COVID, but Ms. Gillette talked about that. I'm not going to go back over it. You did persevere. I will say that. You and all of the other students that have gone through the past, whatever it's been, 14, 15 months. So I commend you for the work you've done, for sticking with it. And like everyone here, we are all proud of you. And hopefully you're proud of yourself. So remember, you're intelligent and you have the potential to become whatever you want to become. Use the natural talents that you were born with or developed over time to achieve your goals and dreams. As superintendent, and again on behalf of the Board of Trustees and everyone else, I wish you the best of luck next year as you begin your adult life after high school. And remember to always do the right thing for yourself and others. Enjoy your summer, and good luck to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Cora, and the best to you in all of your future endeavors. Can I say? I'm only got now. Everybody wants to know what it is that I know, right? Got you. Dr. Cora has reached a milestone in his life, and he decided to retire. So, he's a great person to work with and for. I'm going to miss you. So anyway, so he's like, I'm going to be out of here really soon, just like you guys. Will you please come back up? We have to get these guys going. Oh, absolutely. Dr. Cora, as principal of Renaissance High School, I am confirming that the students listed in tonight's graduation program have met the requirements set forth by the California Department of Education and the Santa Paula Unified School District.
Mr. Gillette, in class of 2021, I, Dr. Cora, Superintendent of the Santa Paula Unified School District, accept the Renaissance High School's graduating class of 2021.
Mrs. Campbell, Mr. Garcia, will you please approach the podium? Yes, that'd be fine. Absolutely. Do you Very good. All right, graduates, a couple of rules. Because I know this is exciting. This is where you want to hug everybody. You want to shake hands. You want to do all those nice things that we have been allowed to do. So please remember, social distancing, fist bump, yes. Elbow touch, yes. Toe tap, yes. No huggies. Hand-on hug. Okay? I know we practice, so we're going to be ready to go. Okay. The show shall begin.
Javier Alvarez.
Stephanie Magana. Stephanie Magana.
Luis Alvarez.
Jerome Marcus McClelland.
Abraham Isaiah Baez.
Sonia Medina.
Cristino Campos.
Violeta Desiree Mendoza.
Nathan Cantero.
Daniel Miranda.
Anthony De La Torre.
Alejandro Navarro.
Manuel Antonio Fierros Guillén.
Mario Perez.
Mia Eliana Flores.
Gustavo Ramirez.
Lydia Katrina Garcia.
Kevin Ramirez.
Javier Garza Jr.
Yahir Rocha.
David Enrique Gerejón.
Martin Sanchez.
Christian Nathaniel Lopez.
Samuel Solis.
Ulises Lopez.
Mario Torres.
Crisel Maria Magana.
Leah Valdez. Samantha Segovia Villa.
Well done. Thank you. Okay. It was fun. Isn't it fun to have somebody a certificate that's going to change their life and start them off on a new path? Okay. I would like to thank each and every one who assisted with the preparations for the ceremony. Each member of the Board of Trustees for being here this evening, thank you. Thank you for your support, Dr. Cora, and all district administrators. I'm so excited to see you all here. It surprised me. So thank you. I appreciate it. You have no idea how much I appreciate this. I need to give special thanks to Mr. Kevin Schmitz. He's the director of M&O, Maintenance and Operations, and all of his members of his staff were assisting with the preparations. You have no idea. Stage up, stage down. Move this, move that. Set this up, no, take it down. Let's move over here. So, you know what? Between the two high schools, I think we wore the poor man out. I know that. So, thank you to Kevin and his all of his people that work with him. Most warm thank you to all of those individuals and agencies who served our students throughout the year. And last but not least, special thank you to Dora. She and Judy put all of this together after M&O built it. They came out here and did the fun stuff decorating it. Mr. Garcia and Mrs. Campbell, you guys have been working your souls to the point where I know it was trying. closing remarks. I'm sharing a quote with you. What is the difference between school and life? You know? You're going to let me tell you, aren't you? In school, you are taught a lesson and you're given a test. In life, you are given a test that teaches you a lesson. You know, and that was by great, most of us, the older people around here, well, there's Tom Burdett, who was Motel 6, that was the owner from, that was one of his quotes. So throughout your life, you have already experienced many lessons and learned from them. You become stronger and wiser. This graduation is a gift to yourself. Remember, no one can ever take your education away from you. It is yours to hold on to forever. But don't stop here. Continue your quest for knowledge. Gift yourself of this. You will never be sorry. Remember, knowledge is power. And to use your gift wisely. So now we're going to take part in this long tradition. I need to ask you to move your tassels back to the right side so we can do this properly. So this is the changing of the tassels. This is a moment you have all been waiting for and working so hard. All members of the graduating class of 2021, please rise. And on the count of 3, move your tassel from the right to the left. Upon moving your tassel from right to left, we have just officially launched you from the nest. So off onto your lives. Count of 1, 2, 3. It's not that hard. Woo! Congratulations, class of 2021. Jerry, let's get them out of here. See, now I'm trying to get in here one more. I know you're trying
not necessarily commercial. But I listened and I said, yeah. And then I finished it and I went over after the session to Martone.